Oh, what is it?
Извините,
Yeah.
сэр, правда ли, что USAID финансирует террористические группировки по всему
Okay.
миру?
Yeah, as I said, you see, I'm in the opinion that the fund must have been mismanaged, and like Congressman Perry stated it out. This thing called corruption has eaten through like a cankerworm to invest itself in most of the government parastatal, especially in such countries. Not most of the. It's different in an advanced country that they have checks and balances, but when it comes to such country like Afghanistan, Nigeria, and sub-Saharan region, that you see these terrorist organizations. You see that that is one of the reasons that the money that is being sent through WHO, and that is WHO, World Health Organizations, and also USAID. To my opinion, I don't see them being sponsoring it, giving it this a direct sponsor to these terrorist organizations, but definitely it's the officials who are in government positions that hijack this money. Has he made mention of being mismanaged? You understand? So it's talking about the funds being mismanaged by the officials of this government. He never would made mention of saying that, okay, these USAID officials directly give the money directly to this terrorist organization, because when money landed in a particular government, the government have its legitimate powers to use the money for whatever they want to use it for. So if you check when it landed in Nigeria, remember that time that there was an American organization that sent money to displaced individuals in Jos, and that time during 2013, 2014, and also 2017, if I'm not mistaken. It happens that about 50 million US dollars was sent through a religious organization that was hijacked too by even the same religious organization that the money was meant for, those displaced people. But these are some of those indices that you see that corruption in this part of the world keep climbing from one phase to the other. For the US government to take such a decision, they know what they are doing, because after checking the money that was slated for them to use to build schools, they have not yet used that money to build schools. Instead, they are using it to buy weapons. Like Obama said that time, that how did you know that the money you have, the weapons you are going to send to Nigeria to fight Boko Haram will not land into the terrorist hand? That was when they enacted that legal law as of 2023, 2024, during Goodluck Jonathan's tenure. That as of that time, Boko Haram was at the peak. These are some of those indices that make international organizations sending money to Nigeria as seeing Nigerian officials being corrupt. And it's not just Nigeria, it happens to most other African countries, and it also happens in most of these Asia designated terrorists, then like Afghanistan and Iran. Also, you've heard what happened, like there was money that was transferred from the US account to an Iranian backed Houthis. What happened? The money got disappeared using through a cryptocurrency. I said it in the class today. So these are some of those reasons that the USAID has to be stopped, so that they will be able to monitor the flow of the money. It's not as if they send the money or buy the weapon or give them the weapon like the headlines across have said. People will just see the headline. They don't read or listen to what the man said. Let's just listen to what the man said first before we can have a logical conclusion. That is what I even gave my student as an assignment. And some of the officials are looking at me as if I'm fighting the truth. No, I'm not fighting the truth. But that is what the congressman said. Logically, listen to what he said, and logically come back to look at the corruption that is embedded in this government officials. That has been my point, and I stand by that, and I'm going to defend it to the highest.
Сэр, с вашей точки зрения вы поддерживаете USAID?
Definitely, I am not defending USAID or its official. You know, they have many officials around the world. I don't defend what they do because for now, I think they have a state-of-the-art investigative panels or maybe a system that will bring them to book if at all they are found guilty. But I'm looking at these issues that they say USAID are sponsoring weapons. I've seen so many on TikTok. I've seen some posts on this morning or yesterday, ever since on Thursday, it's been trending about how USAID has been used as a flagged off project to fund terrorists, build terrorist camps and all that. So many guys say this, and most of them I get to realize that they didn't really get to listen to the congressman's analysis or maybe understand what the man was referring to. So I think I don't defend them, you understand, but I'm looking at the fact that, okay, these are some of the possible reasons and some of the things. According to, okay, I was with one of the NGO when a church had to contact the CIA to investigate funds that they transferred around 2013, 2014. I've mentioned of such that for a church, it was meant for displaced individuals in Maiduguri and also in Jos during a bomb explosion. Do you know these guys, the money didn't reach them, and the money came directly for a church and a foundation and a unified body that should protect the interests of Christians and those that are in need, including Muslims. You know, this was about 50 million US dollars. You understand? So at the end, the CIA came to realize that these guys didn't, the money didn't get to where the money was meant for. It was mismanaged again. Then these things has been happening 1,000 times in wars, in Africa, in Asia, you know. We've seen so many of such. Even Netanyahu made mention of such scenario 1,000 times. So it's not as if I'm defending the USAID officials or maybe I'm defending any of them. So I'm just on the opinion that probably it could or it must have been mismanaged. I'm trying to bring in logic. I'm bringing life into this logic, into this spread information that people are going around spreading about and talking to the officials.